Hello, and welcome to week 7 of our MAT081 course. Can you believe that we are now at the halfway point of the course? So in week 7, you have one thing to focus on. Well, one main thing to focus on, and that is to complete exam 1. So you have all week to prepare for exam 1 by completing the review assignment for exam 1 and by going over any old homework questions or any questions that you have in your notes um, over the first 6 units of the course. So as you've been working on your homeworks and as you've been taking your notes and you've been using all these good study skill strategies we've been talking about, you've been making little notes and writing little questions to yourself. Now is the time to go back and review those and clear up any concerns or get any clarification that you need, either by reaching out to me or meeting with the tutor, so that by the time you sit down to take exam 1, you're completely confident that you have all your questions answered and you're comfortable answering the types of questions that you might see on exam 1. So let's take a look at our week 7 overview. So like I said, the focus is going to be on exam 1. So exam 1 will become available on Monday, the 17th, and it is due by Sunday night, October 23rd. Everything you need to access all the exam materials is in the week 7 module. Now, you also will access the review assignments in our MORE course. So here's a screenshot from MORE. You'll notice there is a review assignment for units 1 through 3 and a review assignment for units 4 through 6. So exam 1 covers the first 6 units. So these 2 review assignments will be extremely helpful for you as you're preparing to take exam 1. So I highly recommend you go through and do those review assignments early this week, and that will help you identify which types of problems you're comfortable with and you are confident with, and which types of problems you want to focus your time on for more practice or to maybe reach out to a tutor. So definitely go in and use those review assignments to help you prepare for the exam. Here are the guidelines for the exam. It's completed in one sitting and you have one attempt. It is taken in Canvas. You have 2 hours and 30 minutes, and you will be using the Respondus lockdown browser. There is only one attempt per question. So it's not like the quizzes in MORE where you can redo the question as many times as you need to. So the exam in Canvas is much more like that practice exam we did in the beginning of the semester where you practiced the 3 questions and you practice uploading your written work as a PDF file. So that being said, you must show all your work on a separate sheet of paper and upload it as soon as you are done with your exam. There is no calculator permitted on this exam, and it will cover units 1 through 6. There's 40 questions. The first 30 questions are multiple choice, and the last 10 questions are open-ended, meaning you will use the Canvas equation editor to enter your answers, and it's really important that all your work is shown on your paper that you upload when you are done with the exam, so I can follow your work and see how you arrived at your answer. If you still have questions on how to set up your camera placement, definitely click on this link so you can see samples and so you can see the description of exactly how your webcam should be placed. And then down here at the bottom is the link to the week 7 overview assignment to bank some more of those 2 bonus points. But before we get to the secret question that you're going to answer for your bonus points, let's just quickly go back to the module for week 7 so you can see everything that is available there for you as you prepare and as you take the exam. So week 7 is dedicated to our first online exam. We just went through the overview page. Here's the page with the camera placement guidelines. And then in the middle of the week, you also want to make sure you go back into that homework strategies discussion board and reply to at least one of your classmates. I've already been in there reading some posts, and you guys are sharing some really, really, really amazing strategies. So I hope you take the time to read what the posts were from your other classmates, because you might pick up a thing or two that maybe you hadn't thought about to add to your own routine, but maybe after you read about another student doing it and it helping them be successful, you might want to try it. And then here is the assignment for the exam. So this is where you'll actually answer the 40 questions. And then when you're done, you'll upload your written work to support all of your answers on the exam. Okay, so let's go back to the week 7 overview. So after you're done watching the video you're currently watching, you are going to watch this video that I have here for fraction applications. and it's going to walk you through an application problem using fraction operations. This was a question I received a lot of questions about during this unit. I believe this was unit 5. So I thought this was a good one to use as we are reviewing for the exam. So several of you emailed me with questions and wrote me messages in the Moore system about this type of question. So I thought this would be a good one to have an explanation video and to have you practice one more time, especially for bonus points, because why not? Okay. All right. So after you watch this video, you're going to answer this question right here. So let me make it bigger for you. So a meeting Layla attended lasted for 3 1/4 hours. If the meeting lasted 5/6 of an hour longer than scheduled, how long was the meeting supposed to be? So our meeting ran long. It was 5/6 of an hour longer than she had expected to spend. And she was actually there for 3 1/4 hours. So we want to find out how long the meeting was supposed to be if it hadn't ran 5/6 of an hour longer. So go ahead and take a screenshot of this if you need to, and then show all your work on a separate sheet of paper and upload it. And I can't wait to see your work and give you those 2 bonus points. Have a great week.